little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, wear a hat, sometimes play chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling.
Hello lovelies, and welcome back to another episode. It has been some time, and as you can tell from the title of this video, I'm pregnant. I am super stoked, as is my partner. They just left for boot camp for the Navy like this week, so the rest of the pregnancy is going to be up to me and this little one to getting through. Honestly, it's been a very tumultuous pregnancy. It's just been a lot of morning sickness, nausea, back pain, cramps, leg cramps, headaches, sleep issues, food aversions, like the whole 9 yards, but mostly like the nausea and the throwing up. Like last week I went to the ER because I was so dehydrated and was constantly throwing up and couldn't keep anything down. So they ended up giving me an IV, and so I got like a liter of IV treatment, and that helped a bit. They also prescribed me with Zofran, which is like a nausea medication. So it's been quite the ride, but I am excited to announce that it is a baby girl, and honestly, we're just happy because it's healthy and the child is going to be, you know, just amazing in every way. Like, we got the test results back and they tested negative for literally everything. We did the NIP testing, which is like where they take your blood and they take a small sample of DNA from the baby, which comes from the mother's blood, and that's how they're able to determine like all that stuff, including the sex of the baby. And so very, very happy. We did choose a name, and I will tell you what it is in a few, but we got a lot of name suggestions and just things of that nature from TikTok, and so I'm gonna go through some of the suggestions. There was a few names in the running. Edalyn was one of the names that I really liked, Edalyn Lilith, because of Owl House, but my partner didn't really like the name, found Lilith very hard to pronounce, as well as Edalyn was kind of hard for them to pronounce because my partner does have a bit of a speech impediment, but it's not so much noticeable now as it was when they were a kid and growing up. So some of the suggestions we received is the name Endu and Fleur. Endu means moon and Fleur means flower, and that was suggested by my friend Sam. And then someone said Lilith May, which is a really cute name. I like it, but like I said, my partner has difficulty pronouncing Lilith, so that wouldn't work out. Felicity Faye is also a really cute name suggestion. Those were both suggested by Daisy May. KLC, I feel like I'm butchering that name, but she suggested Ferris, which is a cute name. It makes me think too much of Ferris Bueller or like a Ferris wheel, so probably wouldn't be top of my list. Else suggested the name Logan, which I grew up with a Logan, and I like the name Logan for a girl. It's not a bad name. I just don't know if it would be like top of my list. Some E names that people gave us is Everett, which Everett is actually really cute. I like the name Everett. And then some of the names she gave me to go along with it was Everett May, Everett Edelyn, Everett Rose. Everett Rose is really pretty, by the way. Everett Ellie Mae, which is very cute. I do like the name Ellie. Everett Lilith, again with the Lilith. It's just not gonna work. Everett Isabel, Everett Eloise, Everett Alba, and those were all suggested by Colleen with CNC Customs. And you can watch the original video on my TikTok. I'll try to link it down below, so you can see the original name suggestions that different family members came up with. But now, without further ado, a drum roll please. The name of our baby is going to be Ellie Jeanne Suarez. And I'm just like so happy that we chose that name. Honestly, I was scrolling through TikTok, and if you watched Kay and Tay on TikTok or Instagram or whatever, they have a daughter named Ellie. Obviously, her full name is Elliot, but our daughter's name would just be Ellie because that's what we're gonna call her, and we didn't feel like she really needed a longer name than that. And it's just like super easy to spell, Ellie. And then Jeanne is my middle name, and it's spelled Jeanne. And with the name Jeanne, it was actually my great aunt's name. My grandmother, my mom's mom, also has the middle name Jeanne, but it's spelled differently because they messed it up on her birth certificate. And for years she used to spell it Jeanne, but they ended up spelling it on her birth certificate as Jean. So yeah. And my camera's about to die, so I'm going to log off with that information. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Make sure to like this video and subscribe. Hit that notifications bell so that you always get alerts on all my videos. And comment down below what your favorite baby names on this list were, or if you had other baby name suggestions. Love to hear them. All right, love you guys. Bye.